Hi guys, welcome back to another mini Facebook Live. My name is Sharon and I'm a registered dietitian and health coach with HMR. And I am so excited to join you guys tonight as I talk about my healthy meal prep for the week. So I am gonna go through my simple healthy meal prep and show you some really simple healthy swaps that you can make to make your meals and your meal prep easy and healthy. So make sure as you join that you comment and say hi so I know that you're here and we can just chat together tonight about this healthy meal prep. Bonus for this video is I'm also going to share some healthy game time snacks for the Super Bowl on Sunday. Obviously, I'm a Patriots fan from New England, so I'm really excited about the game, but I want to make sure that I have some healthy snacks to enjoy. So stay tuned till the end so I can show you those healthy snacks as well. So first of all, I want to kind of walk you through the steps that I take to meal prep. So I do this pretty much every week because it just makes my week so much better and it's so easy. It literally makes the week easier if you spend some time meal prepping ahead of time. So first what I do is I plan out some of the meals that I'm going to be making. Every week's a little bit different, but I'll just get some inspiration on Pinterest or on HMR's website, and I'll just look for some yummy recipes, some things that I'm craving, like during the winter time, I might do more like crock pot or chili or soup. So it really just depends. So first I'll choose some of those meals. I'll maybe choose like 2 or 3 meals throughout the week and I'll make big batches. That way I have leftovers for lunch. So once I have those meals planned out and I know what I'm gonna make, then I have to make my shopping list. So based on those meals, I will make a list of all the foods that I need. This sounds really simple and like a no-brainer but to be honest, a lot of people tend to go to the grocery store without a real plan and just kind of buy their regular foods, go up and down the aisle, but then when they get home, they're not really sure what to do with those foods. So I make sure that I have the recipes that I know I want to make the shopping list, then pick up the food. And then it's time for meal prep. Really simple. I usually just plan out about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. It really doesn't take long. I usually do it like on a Sunday and I'll prep some of the meals for the week. And then I have a bunch of meals to have. I've got lunches and then I'll choose maybe another day during the week where I have time and I'll make a few more meals. I'm telling you, it's a huge game changer and it really helps you stay on track during the week. So I apologize, I'm kind of far from my computer, but I'm trying to see who has joined us. We've got Marilyn here, we've got Eric, we've got a few more people, and I'm gonna check in on comments in a little bit, so keep saying hi, click that like button, and make sure you stay tuned till the end as I talk about some healthy game time snacks. Okay, so let's get right into the meals that I'm prepping. Really, really simple. Some of them are just kind of like snacks or side dishes or lunches. So first of all, we've got this healthy swap here, and this is sweet potato fries. So they're not fried, these are sweet potatoes. They're so delicious though. They're a great substitute for regular fries when you're craving something that's kind of savory and salty and you just want that type of snack. So what I do is just cut these sweet potatoes. These are Japanese sweet potatoes. So they actually look white, but they are sweet potatoes. So I cut these into slices like this. And what I will do is preheat the oven to 450. I will lay these out on a baking sheet with just a little bit of cooking spray. I lay all these pieces out, and instead of using any oil, I don't use any oil at all. I just use salt and pepper. That's it. Just salt and pepper, all of them. And then I roast them in the oven at 450 for 15 minutes on each side. So 15 minutes, then I'll flip them all, do another 15 minutes, and they come out crispy and kind of like, you can see some of them are a little bit like burnt and brown and just really, really tasty. One big trick here, when you're roasting vegetables afterwards, make sure that you let them cool completely before putting them in the refrigerator, because you want to make sure that they don't get soggy throughout the week. So I'll let them cool completely, then put them in a Tupperware lined with paper towels to absorb any of the moisture. And now we've got these yummy little sweet potato fries dipped in ketchup, and they're so good, such a good snack, or a good side dish, whatever, they're delicious. Okay, in the same realm of sweet potatoes, I have talked about these during like every video. These are sweet potato toast. So this is just sweet potato cut into thin, flat slices like toast. And I do the exact same thing. I cook them with the sweet potato fries, and I just cut them into these slices, put them actually on the oven rack, no pan or anything, nothing on them. And then I just roast them for 15 minutes on each side at 450, so I can actually make these together. And then you've got these slices, these sweet potato slices, and I love to top them with avocado, but you can get creative. There's so many things you can do with these. It's so versatile. You can even top them with like an entree if you want. I love doing avocado, so I've got some avocado here, and I am just going to take one of these slices and with a fork, just mash the avocado. And then I'll add a little bit of seasoning, and this is just Trader Joe's chili lime seasoning. My favorite is Trader Joe's everything but the bagel seasoning. If you've never tried it, you have to try it. This is not a drill, it's delicious. But I ran out, so I'm using this one, but this one is really good as well. So I'm just sprinkling a little bit of seasoning, a little bit too much. Gotta have a light hand or this stuff comes out fast. And then you've got this yummy, salty, savory sweet potato toast. It is delicious. And like I said, you can really get creative with this. And you could even do, I do this savory or sweet. So sometimes I'll top it. If you're in phase 2, you could do almond butter. If you're in phase 1, PB2, a little bit of cinnamon and banana. And it's so good. So that's one of my favorites, substitute for toast. Okay, and then we've got some really easy lunch ideas. So I am gonna do a bell pepper sandwich. So what I did was just cut this bell pepper in half. So it's got 2 slices here, and just remove the seeds. You can use anything for this bell pepper sandwich. So if you're in phase 1, you could add an entree in there. You could do like the savory chicken, some vegetables, and eat it like a sandwich. Phase 2, you could do a protein like deli, turkey, or chicken, vegetables, mustard, avocado. I have just got this little kind of Mexican inspired mixture here. This is just black beans, corn, salsa, cilantro, and chicken. And I cooked it in the crock pot the other day. So I'm just gonna add some of this mixture to one of the bell pepper slices. And I could even add avocado, but just for sake of time, I'm not gonna do that, but it would taste really good if you add a little avocado in there. And then you add your filling, and then you just top it, and you've got a bell pepper sandwich, and it's crispy and it's colorful and it's really delicious. So that's one idea. And then another idea is this collard green wrap. So I made one here. You can see I'm using the same mixture, and I've got these big leaves of collard greens. And what I do is I buy a big bunch of them, and then I cut off the leaf and I cut out some of the stem so it wraps better. So you just want to cut out some of the stem, not the whole thing, just the bottom part that's really thick. And then you put it in hot water. So I just put this in a pan with really hot water to soften it. And then you can add your filling inside. So I'm going to use this same mixture, but again, you could do anything. You could add like mustard, proteins. You can add, you could do like chopped up chicken enchiladas, or the savory chicken, or whole grain medley with chicken would be a great option. And you can just put it inside here. Again, you can do avocado, and then you just wrap it up, and then you eat it. And it actually stays really well. As long as you let this soften in hot water, it stays really well. And then you've got this wrap. And like I said, here's an example here, already wrapped up, kind of falling apart, but the actual wrap stays together very well. So let me check in on some comments here, and I'm going to share some other good healthy swaps as well. Let me see if I've got any questions. Let's see, lots of people saying hi. Okay, Eric said, my first Super Bowl in phase 1, I made mojito mocktails. Very fun and festive. I love doing seltzer water. You can probably see on my fridge, I've got lots of LaCroix. I like to do that in a wine glass, so it feels like you're kind of joining in on the festivities. Let's see if we have any other questions or comments. Okay, great. So keep commenting, share any questions that you have, and I'd also love to hear any meals that you're planning on making this week. Comment below. Let me know what you're meal prepping, or what healthy snacks you're planning to make for the Super Bowl. So let me share a few other healthy swaps with you guys. So I've got some healthy dessert ideas. So the first one is banana boats. So what you do is take a banana, and I've got my assistant here to hand me this banana, and you just cut it in half, slice it in half again, put it in a bowl. If you're in phase 1, you could do PB2, and you could add like sprinkle like blueberries or cinnamon, and you could even do the 70+ pudding with this, and it's great. If you're in phase 2, you could do almond butter or nuts or chia seeds to sprinkle on top. I love doing that. And then another great phase 1 dessert recipe is just the 70+ pudding with fruit. I love doing either the vanilla with banana and cinnamon, so good, or the chocolate with raspberries. Delicious, nice, decadent treat for the evening. And then I've also got 2 ideas. If you're on the decision-free diet, one great alternative for a healthy dessert is our Caramel Delight Cookie Shake. So instead of your favorite cookie, dive into this Caramel Delight Cookie Shake. It's so good and so simple. It's just the chocolate shake, water, ice, coconut, and caramel extract. That's it, and it's so delicious. And then we've also got a peanut butter chocolate cookie batter pudding. That's right, it sounds so good just saying it. This is a decision-free recipe, 70+ pudding, chocolate PB2, and water. And that's it, and it's so good. And then a few other snacks that I wanna share with you guys. A lot of these are really gonna be great for game day, so make sure you stay tuned. We've got sweet potato nachos or mini pepper nachos. These are my go-to. I'm definitely going to be making these on Sunday. So I've mentioned these in videos before, and we have the sweet potato nachos up on the HMR website, hmrprogram.com. Go to recipes. They're listed on there, and there's many variations. So if you're in phase 1, you can still do this. You can slice the sweet potato into thin, flat slices like chips, bake it in the oven, and then top it with anything you like: black beans, avocado, salsa, cilantro, mango slices, and it's so good. If you're in phase 2, you can sprinkle a little cheese on there as well. And to make the mini bell pepper nachos, you just replace the sweet potato with mini bell peppers on the bottom. So good and so easy, and it's nice and crunchy. A couple other ideas is just plain old simple guacamole. It's delicious, it's easy to make, and you can actually use like sliced bell peppers, jicama, cucumbers. I love using those to dip in the guacamole. It's really easy. Buffalo cauliflower is an easy one. You just roast a bunch of cauliflower florets and then sprinkle them with hot sauce afterwards. Super easy and a great alternative to regular high-calorie buffalo wings. You could even just do fresh salsa with raw veggies. And then a couple of decision-free game time snacks, the chili mac. This would be a huge crowd pleaser, and it's so simple. It's just the chicken pasta parm mixed with the turkey chili. It's just great for this time of year. And then also the baked mac and cheese. It just sounds delicious just saying it. And it's simply just the new mac and cheese with butternut squash entree, the HMR chicken soup, hot water, Italian seasoning, garlic, and you bake it in the oven. This recipe, both of those recipes are listed on the website. They're really simple and so good. Okay, one last bonus tip for everyone. So it's one thing to make all these great healthy recipes for the game, but it's another thing to actually eat them. And this sounds simple, but it doesn't always happen. So if you make, if you have a veggie platter and have all these great healthy snacks, but then you sit in front of the buffalo chicken dip or the cupcakes, that's what you're gonna end up eating. So I always sit myself right in front of the vegetables, right in front of the food I make, so I'm less apt to reach over everything to get to the less healthy appetizers. So that's big tip. If nothing else, make sure you're sitting in front of the healthy food. So I'd love to hear what healthy game time snacks you guys are going to be making for this Sunday, or what meals you're going to be prepping. And let me check in and see if I've got any comments or questions. Let's see. Erin mentioned every day for lunch I have baby spinach, red pepper, green pepper, carrots, and diced chicken. That sounds delicious and so colorful. I love a good colorful meal. Oh, and Marilyn made a great suggestion. You can add a little jalapeno too if you're feeling spicy. I like it. Let's see. Okay, awesome. So I don't see any other questions, but I would love to hear what you guys are making. I have some, fun ideas, but I need more. I need more ideas for the game, and I need more meal ideas. So please keep sharing, because the more you share, the more people are going to get out of this, and you might learn something too. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Make sure you give this video a like and keep commenting. I'm going to stay on to reply to comments. And it was so exciting hanging out with you guys tonight and doing my meal prep. So have a great week, everyone, and go Pats.